Hello, CD Punk here. Alright, so this is the Forever 21 website. For those of you that don't know, Forever 21 is a clothing store. Very popular one in most malls in America. And they have some shops over in the UK. Oh, we can look here. We can look to see. All these places. That's a lot more than I thought. But anyway, the reason why we're doing this, not because we're doing an online haul video, but because, look at this. Check this out. Forever 21 is selling Pretty Hate Machine shirts. Yeah, this is a real video. I didn't edit this. I'm pretty crap when it comes to editing. But look at this. Oh man, my internet is shit right now. 1 second. Okay, that took a lot more than a few seconds. But anyway, here is the shirt. They're selling a Pretty Hate Machine shirt. Okay, so the description of the shirt here says, show your appreciation for 9 Inch Nails with this knit tee featuring a NIN graphic on the chest, slightly drooped on the shoulders, blah blah blah. Anyway, it's an officially licensed product, so Trent has given the okay for them to sell this shirt at Forever 21. For those of you that don't know what Forever 21 is, this is the kind of stuff that they usually sell. Let's check out the best sellers so we can get a taste of what they usually sell here, just so you can see how weird this really is. So here's the kind of clothes that they usually sell. Very, I don't know what to call this style, just whatever, the modern style, okay? It's what most young girls are wearing nowadays. And then we got this, a fucking 9 Inch Nails shirt. It's crazy that they have this. But this goes along with what I've been thinking. I think about a lot of random shit because I got nothing better to do. And something that I've thought about in the past is if the 9 Inch Nails logo, not the band, if the logo is ever going to become, you know, a piece of merchandise, something worn as a fashion statement. Because we've seen it with Joy Division shirts. You see it with Nirvana shirts. You're starting to kind of see it with Green Day shirts. You know, like you go to Walmart or Target, you'll find all these shirts of these bands. I haven't seen a Joy Division shirt at Walmart, but I wouldn't be surprised if they started selling them anyway. But you know what I'm talking about. You go to Target, you'll see like a little table with a bunch of band shirts on it. And then you'll find people that are in the streets, well not in the streets, but you know, out in public, wearing band shirts. And you think to yourself, there's no way that person actually listens to that. And they probably don't. They probably just know like a song or two and they saw the shirt and was like, hey, I'll buy this shirt. Why the fuck not? People are wearing Nirvana shirts as fashion statements now. Some people anyway. And I've always wondered if 9 Inch Nails would ever become something like that, because it's a very nice logo. It goes nicely on a shirt. Look at those colors. How could you say no to that? I've always wanted a shirt like that. Always. I'm not too crazy about the title on the side, on the sleeves. I'm not a fan of shit on sleeves. But the fact that this is on a shirt. Look, I've been wanting a shirt like this, these exact colors, for a Pretty Hate Machine shirt ever since I got into 9 Inch Nails, and I've never really found one. Now they sell them at a store for, I don't want to say preppy, but I don't know what to call this, what kind of clothing this is. But this is definitely out of character of the store. It's cool that they are selling it. God damn it. There's so much shit to click on, it's ridiculous. It's cool that they're selling it. But do you think that you would think they would sell this at Hot Topic? First off, when I was living in the States, there was never 9 Inch Nails shirts at Hot Topic to begin with. Hardly ever. You would have to wait for, like, I haven't seen a 9 Inch Nails shirt at Hot Topic since probably 2013 when Hesitation Marks came out. I don't know if they even, you know what, let's look. They got one shirt They have one measly shirt, and it's for $21. But they got this one, which I think is better, for $19.90. I'm shocked that Hot Topic even had a fucking shirt to begin with. But my point is, this is like the first step into 9 Inch Nails becoming something that's marketable outside of the music. And I'm not complaining about this. There's nothing wrong with that. That's okay. It is supporting Trent, supporting his work. And I'm sure a lot of 9 Inch Nails fans are going to go out and buy these shirts. Just as I'm sure that some people that see this shirt in the store and they're like, hey, I don't really know 9 Inch Nails, but that's a really cool fucking shirt. They might get it and listen to some of the music. They might not have even heard of Pretty Hate Machine, but they'll buy the shirt and then buy the album just because they thought it looked fucking rad. But something I'd like to think about quite a lot is the future. Like anything to do with the future, I just love thinking about it. It's completely just mental masturbation, but I just love it anyway. Recently I was thinking, how is 9 Inch Nails even gonna be perceived in the future? Yeah, I know you and I love their music, and we listen to it a lot, but what are people gonna think about it in 100 years? Or even just 50 years? Is it gonna still be well known? Or is any of the gonna not stand the test of time, but be remembered? Or is it just going to be closer and that's going to be the only thing people remember, besides fans or people that have actually, dug into the music? Or is it destined to become a logo on shirts, like Joy Division? Like I said, I don't have an issue with this at all. I'm not one of those people that are like, oh man, these fucking hipsters are wearing 9 Inch Nails shirts. No way, that's my band. No, I don't care. Everyone could wear it. I don't give a fuck. But it is interesting to think if this is going to be something that we're going to see more often. And if so, what else can we expect? What other bands are we going to start seeing? I feel like as long as I can remember, I've been seeing Led Zeppelin shirts. And for quite a long time, like I've already said, Nirvana shirts. Or Beatles shirts even. You see Beatles shirts all the time. And you see people that buy these shirts and don't even fucking know what it is. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's pretty embarrassing for me to say this, but when I was in middle school, I bought a Guns N' Roses shirt. I don't remember where I bought it from, probably the mall. And at that time, I probably only knew 4 songs by them. That was probably about it. And I had them on a burned CD that someone gave me. And yet, for some reason, I thought it was a good idea to go buy a shirt. And you know what? I probably only wore the shirt twice. Because then I felt embarrassed that I was wearing a band shirt that I knew nothing about. But I know other people aren't like that. Some people will buy these things just as a fashion statement. But in the end, does it really matter? No, it doesn't matter at all. You know who it matters to? Trent's wallet. He's gonna make a shitload of money off of these. And deservedly so. But it's also possible that maybe Trent didn't even give the go-ahead for this. Maybe he had no involvement whatsoever. Keep in mind, he doesn't even own the rights to Pretty Hate Machine. I believe it's still owned by Bicycle Music Corporation or something weird like that. And he doesn't control it. That company owns the first 4 Halos, everything that was made within the Pretty Hate Machine era. That's why a few years ago we saw the vinyl box set of Halos 1 through 4, because that's what they fucking owned, so they decided to put it out. They still sell vinyl copies of Pretty Hate Machine, and Trent has even said, don't buy that version, shit, buy the remastered one. So it's possible that they just decided, hey, we got this shirt design, let's sell it. As to why they would aim for Forever 21, or maybe that's what they had in mind, to make it something that's sellable. Who knows? Who fucking knows? It would be interesting to find out, though. Maybe that's what they're trying to do. Instead of pushing it for Hot Topic, they're selling it in a more popular store so that it can become something more marketable, logo-wise. If they own the rights to it, why the fuck not? Who knows? I'm sure someone knows, but it's not me. So it would be interesting to see how well these sell. Oh, look at this. Look. Oh, wow. Okay, they are actually selling. They're out of large and they're out of mediums. They only have smalls. So they are doing well. That's great. Is it just for women? Is it unisex? What is this? Don't know. No idea. She's 5'8" and she's small, and it looks kind of small still, so I have no idea. But hey, if you're small and really tiny, well, there's a code. You can save monies and go buy this shirt. I would buy it, but I'm not a small, that's for sure. Nor am I in the US. They don't have this available on Forever 21 in the UK. I looked on their website. They did not have anything of 9 Inch Nails. I haven't looked at any of these other countries, and I'm not really going to bother. I don't know Chinese, so I wouldn't really be able to navigate through their site, nor do I know Australian. That's a joke, obviously. But yes, just food for thought, pretty much. Food for thought. I just wanted to talk about this. I thought it was so fucking weird. See, look at this. Look at this. Why did you choose this? Love the design. See? This one over here says greatest album of all time, but love the design. See, people are going to buy this just because it looks fucking cool. Let's see what else they got here. It's vivid. That's not very descriptive. Big fan, vintage look, and love writing on the sleeves. Oh, wow. Okay. Love NIN. Okay, so 1 NIN fan. 2 NIN fans. Okay, so 3 out of 6. 50% of them just liked how it looked. They didn't mention 9 Inch Nails. They just said, I like the writing on sleeves. So that gives you an idea of who's buying this and who's going to buy this. Oh, you know what? I read this wrong. Big fan. So I guess they're talking about this shirt. See, it was such poor grammar. I had no idea what they meant. I thought they meant they were a big fan of vintage. But no, they mean a big fan of 9 Inch Nails. I'm hoping anyway. Who knows? Well, no, I'm not really hoping. I don't give a fuck. Although I kind of don't blame them. Some of them. Some of the ones that were into it for the design. I'm not going to admit which band it was. But also, like around the same time, I bought that Guns N' Roses shirt. There was another band that I wanted to buy a shirt of, and I didn't. I learned my lesson with Guns N' Roses. But I thought their shirt was cool because it had pink on it, and I liked pink back then. I still like pink. And they had an interesting shirt, but I didn't buy it because I didn't know anything about the band. Like, I barely even knew it was a band, and when I listened to it, I was like, wow, this is shit. I'm really fucking glad I didn't buy that shirt. So there we go. There you have it. If you're, what do you guys think about this? Do you think 9 Inch Nails is going to become one of those band shirts that just people wear for fun, just because they sell it at Walmart or whatever, and they're like, "Hey, that looks fucking cool." No, I couldn't tell you 5 songs. I know Closer though. Do you think that's going to become the case ever? Because obviously they only ever do this with big bands, and though it feels like we don't necessarily hear about 9 Inch Nails that much in the mainstream ever. You know, besides like once in a while on BBC Radio or something like that. They are still selling out shows and headlining at like massive festivals. So they're obviously one of the big bands, even if people don't really talk about them that much anymore. And I feel like this kind of proves it. Look at this, fucking Forever 21. Massive store in America. Do you think this is going to become something that we see more often? Do you think that this will... Do you think we'll see more 9 Inch Nails shirts? Personally, I would never have guessed it to be like a Pretty Hate Machine shirt. I always thought that what we would see in stores would just be this. The regular logo and nothing else. Which seems to be the case at Hot Topic. But I think that if they do continue... Oh, wrong site. Wrong one. If they do continue to sell well, that... I don't know, that we might see more of these elsewhere. We might see them at Walmart. They'll be on the little... Okay, look, see, look, here we got. Great English. See, Kurt Cobain. Madonna. I didn't think that we were at that point with Madonna. You know, I've never seen Madonna shirts. But look, just like a bunch of nostalgic shit. PlayStation, that looks fucking rad, I'm not gonna lie. Although I wouldn't wear it in white. But you get the idea. Rocco. How many people are nostalgic for 9 Inch Nails that aren't, you know, the 9 Inch Nails fans? Pulp Fiction. See what I mean? Led Zeppelin. You get the idea. I'm probably just beating a dead piggy over here, but... or preaching to the pigs. But yeah, do you think... What other bands do you think this is going to happen to? what other band that we know about, like this isn't gonna happen with Skinny Puppy, but what other things can you see this happening to? And like I said, I'm not complaining at all. I'm not one of those people that's gonna piss and moan about this. I don't care. I think it's fucking rad. Quite frankly, whenever I used to go to the mall, I was upset when I didn't see a Nine Inch Nails shirt. The fact that they have them now at Forever 21, that's pretty awesome. It's just making it easier to get a hold of. But I'm sure we'll see some people that only know Close are wearing it, and in the end, it doesn't fucking matter. But I'd love to know your thoughts, and that's it from me. If you enjoyed the video, you might want to check out some of these other videos. Look at that one there. That's a great thumbnail. I spent hours on that one there. The thumbnail, not the video. The video is shit, but watch it anyway. Thank you very much, and bye for now.